Hey guys, just want to go ahead and give a quick overview of my solar panel setup. What are the solar panels that I'm using? How many am I using? What's the wattage? What batteries I'm using? All that stuff. So I live in Arizona. Electricity usually goes up when summer starts. So I always thought to myself, man, we have so much sun. Let's actually use it for our advantage. And so I went ahead and bought 3 solar panels. They're all 100-watt solar panels. They're not the same. In fact, I'll post a picture right up here. I'll put a picture right here. And one of them actually is broken, but it still works. So I've got 3 solar panels on my roof, and then I've got them coming, it's kind of janky, but I've got it coming from the roof through my setup right here, and I'll show you why I have it set up this way. And I'm not planning on keeping it like this, but for right now, this is what I've got. So 3 solar panels coming through. I've got them in parallel. They're coming into my Renogy, and as you can see, there's 30.2 volts coming in. Batteries are at 81%. So this is a Renogy 60M PPT charge controller. And I also have a 3000 watt pure sine wave power inverter. And all of what I've got here, I'll definitely include links down below. But then I've got 3 100 amp batteries from Renogy, and they're gel batteries. In fact, let's see if I can get you an image right here. There we go. So like I said, 3 100 amp hour batteries. And so what I've gone ahead and done is I've gone and originally what I did was actually I only had 2 batteries. And I figured, well, I can run my wife's computer, my own computer. Great, no issue. I was able to do that. But then I was thinking, man, you know, I could probably run it at window AC unit. And I looked all over online to see if there were any sort of tutorials or anything like that. And, you know, to be honest, I found tutorials, but they're the price tag for some of these build your own kind of like setup were like thousands of dollars. And really what I'm only looking for is to run this window AC unit during the hottest time of the day and keep our office cool. So I don't need to run it at night. I just really need to run it during the day. So I went ahead and I did that for a while with just 1 battery. But the problem was I could only get the window AC unit. I could only have it running on eco and low, and I was getting it at, I got it as cold as 70 degrees. And I quickly noticed that my 1 battery was draining dramatically. And so then it would reach 0, which you're not supposed to do. So I figured, well, I'm going to go ahead and get 2 more batteries, and I'll put them in parallel, which, as again, you can see right here. So now that I have 3 batteries, yes, it takes it a little longer to go ahead and fully charge them, but it takes it just as long to fully drain them, which you're not supposed to do, right? But it does take a lot more to drain it, which I don't. My inverter actually goes ahead and alerts me when I go ahead and reach a certain percentage. And if you get the Renogy Bluetooth adapter, it can, I believe, also alert you as well. I don't have that adapter yet, but I will. And once I get it, I'll go ahead and also do a review on that as well. Now, I want to let everyone know I'm in no way electrician. I'm not particularly extremely smart in any way. I'm not smart at all, I would say. So all I did was I followed tutorials online. So if there were any that really stood out to me, I'll also post them down below. But I did it. I used some. So the solar panels, I bought one new and two I bought used. Everything else I bought on Amazon, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's running. So again, I live in Arizona, so there's sun for the most part of the day. But now that I've got 3 batteries, this window AC unit, I can drop it down to 60 degrees, 61 degrees, and as long as there's sun out, I can have it running as long as the sun is out. So I'll just do a quick demonstration. So turn it on. So it's also important to note that this isn't a particularly big unit, window AC unit. I think it's only about 5,000 or 8,000 BTUs. I'll be sure to also include, the exact how many BTUs it is. But I bought it from Costco, and we have a pretty small office, so it cools the whole office really quick. And so far, I haven't had any issues. In fact, the window AC unit hasn't failed, or it hasn't even, my batteries haven't even dropped down to 25%, let's say. It hasn't dropped down like that ever since I got the 3 batteries. Now, when I had the 1 battery, like I said, I did actually have to be mindful of it not dropping below 25%. At that point, I would turn it off, let the solar panels catch up the batteries, charge them up, and then I would run it again. At this point, because I have 3 in parallel, I haven't had any issues. Now again, I bought this all with my own money. I'm not sponsored in any way, but I did read that Renogy has some really good batteries, and they also have some really good charge controllers. You can find some really cheap ones. But you can do the same mistake I did when I originally bought a small, cheap charge controller, and you can burn it. And that's what happened. Too much power was going to that small little box, and it completely burnt it. Whereas if you have a MPPT controller, you get more bang for your buck, and you actually get more power running through your batteries. And there's a lot of features that basically make the life of your battery last longer. So, and again, you can see battery, everything is fine, nothing's hot. The window AC unit is running, it's cold. And as you can also see right now, it's dropped to 70, and solar panels are still getting in electricity. Now, right now, that's all I have connected to this power source, other than this light bulb that I'm using right now. Now, if you saw that flicker, to see that flicker right there, that's the that is the compressor kicking in. Now, that's always going to immediately drain your battery more. So right now, earlier I showed you it was at 71 degrees or 71% for my batteries. It's dropped down to 58, so right about 60. So right now I'm not getting a whole lot of sun either. So whatever I'm using, it's not inputting as fast to catch up the batteries. But it is in the evening. The sun's not fully out. There's still some sunlight, but it's not fully out yet. So if I do this sometime around 12 o'clock, let's say, again, the hottest time of the day, all the energy that I'm taking out of these batteries, that energy is being replenished immediately back into the batteries with the sun being so bright out. So anyways, this is my little setup. This is not in any way the final product. I actually have to, before my wife beats me up and kills me, I have to make it look pretty, right? And of course you want to be safe as well. Having wires like this out in the open isn't that safe. It's not safe at all. But it's kind of a work in progress. And being that it's all, I paid it all myself, it's been, you know, I have one thing, I've added another thing. Now that I have most things, I'm really excited. Now I can actually make it look a lot prettier. But in case Renogy or any, you know, solar power company or solar power battery company is watching this, hey, I'd love to try some of your products. I'm gonna need new solar panels. Those solar panels up there, they're doing great, but like I said, one's broken, and you'll see the picture. I'll post it as well. So, but if anyone has any questions, you know, shoot them down below. I'm in, again, no way a expert, professional, anything like that. But if I can do it, I mean, anyone can do it, I think, at this point. And so I hope you enjoyed the video. If you learned something, great. If you didn't, and you're just need some encouragement to go off the grid, do it. It's worth it. Start small if you want, and then just grow from there. But definitely worth it. My office is always cold because I'm running it off of this, and I don't have to think twice about, oh crap, is it gonna, you know, am I gonna pay an arm and a leg for keeping my office cold? So hope you liked the video, hope you enjoyed it, hope you learned something, and like and subscribe.